Thanks for joining today. It's been a while. I've been juggling between a couple of very important activities, and I apologize for that. So if you are new here, you're welcome. This is a channel where we basically better ourselves, talk about learning new things, and just basically getting motivated to do more. Please turn on the notification bell so you will be notified when we upload the next relevant content, and do not forget to also subscribe while you're at it. Alright, if you are in the family, of course you already know I'm a new mom. So my baby just started eating solids. That makes the work a little bit easier because we were told that once they start eating solids, like soft solids, they tend to sleep longer. So that gives me a little bit of extra time. Yes. So what I started giving her is what I'm about to show you guys today. You can also watch it for the future. If you plan on having children, maybe adopting or having your own children, or even taking care of someone else's child. It is not so expensive to make. And if you're in Nigeria, or even if you're in diaspora, in Nigeria we call it pap, the Igbos call it akamu, the Yorubas call it ogi, then the Hausas call it cocoa. So this basically is gotten from the cereal corn or millet. So they grind it together. Some grind it to a dry powder. They grind it then dry it so it will be powdery basically. While others they just blend it and then it's like liquidized, but not so liquidized. But the one I'm going to be showing to you guys today is the one that was ground then dried. It has very little water content in. Right, so let's jump right into it. So here is the pack. Already took a piece out of the bag. Of course, you have to use very boiled water because I'm making it out of the fire. Like the water has to be very boiled. So I'm dissolving it with water, just small quantity of water first, so it won't be watery. Dissolve it very well so there won't be lumps. But the hot water, just like most starches, the hot water helps to make it coagulate and form a thick paste. So here we have the thick paste. It's called pap once again. Alright, so I'm done there. I have to serve it into my princess's plate. So I poured it in, and now this is the main deal. You can't just give them pap. You can actually, but come on, you have to add more nutrients because you're giving them something that's not breast milk. So this is my mix of crayfish, soya bean, and dates for sweetness. So I'm putting about a tablespoonful, and then that's my baby milk. The milk is from 6 months to 1 year, specifically for babies between 6 months to 1 year. So I'm just going to add a spoon of it because the quantity of the pap is not so much. So I just made the consistency a bit thicker than the very first time I gave her. So I have to add some water just to help dissolve the soya bean mix and the milk I added. So I have to mix them together. You can as well just mix them in the water first, small quantity of water before pouring it in if you want a very smooth consistency. My baby had eaten this before. I'm going to be showing you the very first video where she ate it. So you mix it in very well so it can have like a creamy consistency. Avoid lumps because babies do not like stress. So here you go, ready. Time doing solids. Let's go. Let's check it out if she like it. This was an intro video. I was so surprised and excited when she took the pap without hesitation. Every mother would love this. The first time I gave you see the consistency, it's not so thick. And doctors say when the baby starts eating solids, it makes them sleep for longer. So that is good both for baby and mother, because a cranky mom is not a happy mom. Neither is a cranky baby a happy baby. So for both parties, to function properly, sleep is very good. So I have to do singing and hyping for my baby to really enjoy it since it's her very first time. I just made something small for her to get used to it.
Yummy. Good, good, good. So yummy.
It's actually here where my little finger is touching it.
Wow. My girl. Come on, make mommy proud. Come on, come on.
She literally finished the food.
My love, your mommy is super proud of you. Like so proud. Mommy is super proud of you.
Alright, so I hope you actually enjoyed that episode. I hope you learned something new. Basically, that's what we do on this channel. Keep improving ourselves and try to just make our lives easier. So just in case, that consistency I used is because my baby had been introduced to the pap. So if you are newly introducing it, you can make it a little bit lighter, like you can add a little bit of more liquid, maybe a liquid milk or water, warm water, because they are just trying to learn how to eat something different. So you don't want to make it so thick so they won't get discouraged from eating. You can get this pap, just toss it in your fridge or your freezer. Then when you want to make it, just a couple of minutes before you make it, you can leave it out to defrost on its own before you start making. Alright, so if you've learned something today, do not forget to subscribe, like this post, and share to your friends as well who you think this might be of help to. Thank you so much once again for watching today's episode. See you next time.